Hmm. All right. And, oh, one more thing I gotta set up. Let's get it so I can open the chat. ASMR typing screen. My goodness, some people. Yeah. So we're editing today. Today we shall edit. And yeah. You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I should really do here is I'm gonna say a bad. You can't do that. That's not allowed. I should do a thing. What's the? What's the little thing I can do here? Um. I'm thinking of a thing. And I I got an idea. I just don't have it fully formed in my brain yet. I should have probably thought about this before I pressed the start button, but you know, um, shit. I'm terrible with this. um, hello, hey everyone. I'm glad people are tuning in for for this, but I'm very sorry I so far have been very uh um. I'm just thinking about a thing here. Um, I don't. Is there a thing that exists where you can set it up so that like your input goes through to multiple like video games? I guess I just have to put them in two. I don't know how that would work, or if that would work at all. Um, I want to do like a goal thing. That's like Half-Life related because people like Half-Life. Hold up. I got it. I think I've got it. I've got it. This is just a thing. Don't mind. Don't mind this. Just just gonna be a little shameless about this. Oh God. Okay. Hold on. And there. That'll be good. just because. Editing. So what I've been working on is hello. There's a verified person. Hello. That seems fair. I hope so. So editing. I'm working on a Lego Star Wars. Would you like to see? I can show you the parts that I have done real quickly here. I'll just show it to you real fast here on my thing. Imagine this for a second. Someone comes to you and describes a video game. It's your run-of-the-mill collectathon released a decade after they were in fashion, lacking in any real challenge or need for skill, with awkward attacks and more awkward humor. It was made not to promote a media franchise, but the toys based on one, and was tossed on any relevant gaming platform that could handle even the most mediocre, boiled-down facade of the base game. So, you might ask, what exactly is this mysterious— fuck it, you read the title. It's LEGO Star Wars: The Complete Saga! Yeah, the game that's lived in our hearts and minds for over a decade now, the game that spawned countless memes and jokes.
What the fuck is that? Get my gaff, you green cunt!
The game popular enough to get a fully fledged next-gen remake with new levels based on the newer movies, and a trailer shown off at fucking E3! At this point, LEGO Star Wars is at least a mid-sized internet phenomenon, but it seems like it shouldn't have been. Like, let's be honest here, this thing is a shameless advertisement, but I find myself looking back on it more fondly than any of the actual movies, so I wanted to go back and— Okay, so that's just— I don't know. That's what I got so far. I've been planning on doing this video for too long. Ever since they announced the new LEGO Star Wars, which was like multiple years ago now. And when they did that, I recorded the entirety of LEGO Star Wars because I was gonna do a video on it. and then they just didn't talk about the game for a few more years, so that was cool. But now it's actually coming out soon, so I'm working on this. And the point that I'm at is I have another mini montage bit here that I need to fill in. Probably lower this back again. And yeah, basically I just need a few more clips here. Play Half-Life 2, but every word for cop spawns Metro Cop. I'm not able to just like program on the fly as I'm live streaming like some people. I'd love to do that, but I can't. I straight up cannot. Yeah. Unfortunately. Now, so I'm gonna probably need— Let's say 3. I'll find well, what if I just like duplicate around 3 clips. So I'll just find 3 clips. And the way I'll do this is by sifting through these. So we could get— okay, which films have we had in this mini montage so far? We have 1, 4, 1 again, and 6. So we can put a little bit of something out of episode 5-6 story. Perhaps maybe this bit where you randomly fight Boba Fett in this room for no reason. That's my favorite part of the movie, when Lando duels with Boba Fett in this room. Iconic sequence. Yeah, so I'll probably find a good appropriate moment, I think that works. No, I think I'll do it more like... Wait. Does he, like, do that weird, like, cutscene, like, move thing every single time you shoot at him? No, unfortunately. Oh, this bit where he just, like, runs past you? That's pretty good. I like this. Okay, so this will be 1. We'll move it over here for now. Yeah, this room. It's the best. Real talk here. We need official Half-Life and Half-Life 2 themed Lego sets. We do. Why, you know, what? What keyboard shortcuts could I be using to simplify these actions? I use C for the cut. God damn. I don't actually... I'm pretty sure, honestly, I'm probably very unoptimized in my abilities here, but still, I'm not sure what to do, really. I've kind of just been finding them as I go. Let's put in a little bit of episode 2, everyone's favorite film. All of them? What do you mean all of them? You want me to use keyboard shortcuts for something that fundamentally requires a mouse? Okay. What, do you want me to do this with the scroll wheel? No, I think not. Okay, we're going to just go where this cut appears in the cutscene. We're going to have to remove the audio from this one because cutscenes have audio in this game, or they have music, so that might clash with the stuff, you know. Yeah, and then one more. We've done 5, 2. We don't have something from 3. We'll switch these around, and then we'll grab an episode 3 real quick. No, we'll put this here, and then episode 3 thing will happen first, and we'll do a space battle because I don't think I even have a single one of those scenes in this. Minus 30. You can use K to add an edit point instead of switching. I'm using K. I just hit K. It doesn't do it. I don't know. Do it. I don't know. It's not doing it. Control. Oh, that's cool. But, like, you have to, like, do a freaking weird claw grip, though. That sucks. Oh, there's, like, another control. Isn't that interesting? Why wouldn't it just be K? Hold up. How do you change shortcuts in this thing? Oh, that might show... who cares? Most of the time, I just ensure, like, the magnet does its work here, and it's pretty okay for me. So I don't feel the need to do Control K all too much. I don't know. Make new Half-Life video, Half-Life versus Half-Life 2. Well, they're very different video games, so I don't actually see a lot of value in, like, just straight up comparing them. And also, you'll get more Half-Life content when you fix this damn door, is I believe the proper response. See, because that's, like, faster for me than doing the... Okay. Put out one video every 12 hours. I don't believe you. Is there a shorter way to delete things than highlighting them and hitting a delete? I'm sure there is, but is it that much shorter? Oh wait, but the one that I have to have, the last one has to be one that actually continues on, and if it's just this single shot from a cutscene, that's no good. So can this one, like, kind of continue on and seem fine? Yeah, sure, because it's kind of weird, and I like that. Here's what we'll do. You need to be efficient in the YouTube business. What editing software? This is... Okay, I read another comment and I got distracted. This is Premiere Pro. The best editing software provided by Adobe. Which is not saying a lot, so... You know. I've heard DaVinci is good, and I've also heard it's bad, but it's free, so it might be worth it. So, it's that weird-ass part. Hoth, this... Excuse me, what happened? Oh, this is a whole different segment of the video. Da Vinci? You were a what? That's rude. If you were able to make a video on Half-Life having the life of a Half-Life to Half-Life 2 of life from Half-Life, I'd probably explode. Move to the previous and next edit point. That's not what that does, I'm sorry to say. But... Oh, Control A and D. No. What the fuck? You just had... That just adds crossfades to all of my things. Shift A and D? This... No, fuck. What have you done? You've killed my track. I'm not listening to anything you say anymore. Oh god. So I'm gonna hold up this clip. Look at how janky some of these old characters were, and of course they managed. That one's how it should be. Okay, let's move this stuff over to here. You must be made to... No, it's fine. What do you mean move to the next edit point? Like, there's a magnet thing. That's why it's a magnetic, and it's fine. So I'll just move all these here. How do you... Is there a shortcut for these? For zoom in and out? Because that would actually be helpful. No, there's not. Not that I can easily find by just messing with it for 5 seconds, so it's bad. It should end... This clip should end right here. I'm going to use the slip tool, which I believe is a Y, and you, what you do is this. Maybe like, okay, no, that's too far. This seems good. Now, obviously, the first reason... And sometimes you do that, but then you can just go up here and do this. That's pretty easy to fix. I loved watching the same clip of... It's editing. I'm sorry. If you think it's obnoxious to watch, it's obnoxious to do. It's a necessary part. Otherwise, there would be no video. And I like to do these little crossfade things for like the audio. I don't know if it actually helps anything, but I do them. Now, obviously, the first reason for the game's status is the brand itself. Kids love Star. First reason for the game's status is the brand itself. So I will hold up. Was that a bad endpoint? Kind of, actually. So if you'll notice, hold up. If you'll notice here, this is why we require a slip tool every now and then. We'll notice that if we then if we do this, we can then get away with doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Kids love Star Wars. And then I like this image I found of a small child enjoying Star Wars. And also the other. Kids love Star Wars, kids love Lego, put them together and you're selling toys. Put it on the Wii and you're gonna start printing money. I think that's a pretty good bit. All your base are belong to what? If there is not at least one Yoda death sound in this video, hold the fucking phone. Hold the fucking phone, okay? Hold the fucking phone. I'm gonna boost up the audio again so you can hear it. You know the one. The level be... There you go. It's in there. I would never forget about that. It's important. Try Alt plus scroll. Alt. You want me to use fucking Alt? Disgusting. Absolutely horrendous. I'm satisfied. Good. Please, what? What suggestion? Do a video on Half-Life 2 Survivor? Honestly, I mean, I haven't played it. And I'm not, like, super interested, I guess, personally. I don't know. Put it on the Wii and you're gonna start printing money. It's gonna be in the Half-Life Iceberg video series. In its presentation, the game makes full use of the intersecting properties. There are 6 collections of 6 levels, based on each of the movies at the time, and they cover pretty much everything. Episode 6 spends each of the movies at the time, and they cover pretty much everything. Okay, so what we'll need for clips here. In its presentation, the game makes full use of the intersecting properties. So just a clip of the game. There are 6 collections of 6 levels, based on each of the movies at the time, and they... And then this time, I can probably just get away with running around in the hub world a little. Of 6 levels, based on each of the movies at the time, and they cover pretty much everything. Episode 6 spends 2 levels on Jabba's palace, 2 in different scenes on Endor, and I'll get and then I can start okay. So we need game. Man, my like short-term memory is awful, which is probably also slowing me down a bit with this, but you know, that's fine. Oh yeah, by the way, some of you probably haven't played these bounty hunter missions. They're the best part of the damn game, okay? Watch this content. Watch this content. So when you play one of these bounty hunter missions, basically your goal is to go into the level, and you're timed. You gotta within 3 minutes, you gotta find the character as this elite group of bounty hunters. And as you can see, we've spotted him. We've done it. Isn't that fantastic? There's like 30 of these. It's so good. Yeah. Cantina. So we'll want. This is kind of showing off like. So yeah, this clip will be useful to us for this purpose. Lego Batman had that too? Yeah. Lego Batman has a lot of... I mean, it's like... It's basically like they're just making the game again, but it's like Batman themed instead of Star Wars themed. It's still Lego. But yeah. So let's see... I think I kind of like this kind of spot here for like just showing you that there's all these sick ass doors, you know? And isn't that epic? And then you go into the room and there's the themed doors. And I don't know why I'm jumping around like mad here, but you know, that happens when you're into it, you know? Which you gotta be when you're dealing with Lego Star Wars. I don't know. And then I'll need footage of it. These are New Hope doors, so I'll need footage of these as well here real quick. If we could see the there's the doors of episode 1. I should Dexter Jetster. Fuck yeah, dude. So, okay, wait. I need to fine-tune this clip here. Here's what we got. Okay. And then, delete this. We're going to want to make sure that these are all in order, because that's important. And After Effects is a beast of a yeah. I know it can do that. It can do like everything. And I fully intend to use it. I've used it before. In my Binding of Isaac video that that gained over 3 million views within 20 minutes and was world renowned by everyone, so I don't even know why I'm like reminding you guys, but you might want to check that one out like again, because I know you've already watched it. I'm gonna need this clip later too. Yeah. But in that video, I used a little bit of After Effects for like an intro thing. I should find where this goes, because there's a part where I talk about the mini kits, and you know, I can consult my script because I have that. Mini kit. Okay, I don't believe that there's no... Oh, this is the wrong script. Why We Love Lego Star Wars, which is the title of the video. Stream Crack Life. You know what? Would you people be more willing to give me money to suffer through the cinematic mod or Crack Life? Because it would be a miserable experience for me either way. The minikits aren't just there to look cool, although they certainly do in the gallery, which is on page 5. And is there anywhere else? There's another part where I mention the minikits at 8 minutes, or 8 pages in, so that'll give me the ability to kind of... So 5 pages in. Abilities really about. There are layers to the accumulation of wealth and various knickknacks in this game. At the base level are studs, but without the extra life. You have infinite lives, because this game's made for kids too young to play with the actual Lego sets, because they would try to eat the Legos and suffocate. Those idiots. Studs are used to fill the true jacket. That joke might have to get cut. Which rewards you with gold bricks, but we're not even close to talking about those yet. At least Crack Life is entertaining. Every level has 10 mini kits. You know, well, no one's... You know, I'll change it then. Fuck, I'm like... Why can't I edit text easily? I'm gonna say Crack Life campaign. There we go. Yeah. Sure. Cinematic mod is prawn. That is true. Less mini kits and a red brick, which we'll also get to later. It's kind of hard to talk about a game like this, where all the mechanics interesting collectibles, as they're often only obtainable in the game's free play mode. Yeah, in keeping with how modular Lego whoever they want. Then the game will autofill the other options based on what kinds of... It's fine. It's fine. It's cool. Not like repetitive tasks. They can also be used in bonus missions, but we still aren't there yet. Where the fuck is this thing I say? It's fine. It's fine. It's cool. Not like repetitive tasks or anything new to Lego. Oh, right, collectibles. So the minikits aren't just there to look cool, though they certainly do in the gallery. They can also be used in bonus missions. I should use this bit. Where it, like, shows it, like, being built. There to look cool, though they certainly do in the gallery. They can also be used in both. Do in the gallery. They can also, though they certainly. There we go. Certainly do in the gallery. They can also be used in bonus missions, but we still aren't there yet. So I like Evil Art too. They open them up in the shop. Extras are basically cheats, except not really, because there are also actual cheats in the game. And I still remember Evil Art 2 after all this time. But extras are a lot like cheats. I should really start streams like later. I mean, or earlier. I mean. So then the other one of these will go. The other mini kit related clip. Because I have the things now, so I might as well just do that. Where I say every mini kit, which is toward the end of the video. Whether it's one you've seen in the source material or not. Anything can happen, any character can meet, and you decide how these scenes play out. LEGO Star Wars brings those scenes to life, and gives you the same to it. I think that's one of the major reasons for this game's success. The simple fun of playing an arcade game, running around. The simple fun of playing an arcade game, running around, watching the numbers climb. The game's low difficulty allows a younger child to enjoy it. And the collect every extra, every character, every vehicle, and every mini-kit. Vehicle and every mini vehicle and every so right around here. Every mini kit. It lets the vehicle and every mini kit. It lets This is another job for the slip tool. Well, that's not the slip tool. This is the slip tool. Okay, so we're just gonna plop it back here. In every mini kit, it lets the game. Every mini kit, it lets the game appeal to an older audience as well. Seemingly endless. There we go. If you needed the money to play and replace, what? Oh, Doors was the bit that I was on here. And we've kind of filled in some of these bits. Okay, so here. Money. In its presentation, the game makes full use of the intersecting properties. There are 6 collections of 6 levels, based on each of the movies at the time, and they cover okay, so there are 6 collections of 6 levels, based on each of the movies at the time, and they cover pretty much everything. Episode 6 spends 2 levels. That's actually kind of weak. I'm gonna straight up not do that. Episode 6 spends... They had to skip half of Episode 1 shit show of an ending. Oh wait, never mind, they didn't. We'll get to some of these bonuses later on. Throughout the levels, there are a number of low... so there's a part later on here where I talk about... Levels hub match the movies, too. Yeah, that bit. So, we're just gonna lower... each of these down a little bit of size. Move each of these clips. They're no longer in order. Everything's ruined. So, or maybe they are now. Maybe I fucked with them and no. Okay, so these two. Ego? Oh. I have a bad recurring joke throughout this video too. Went to the trouble of making the doors in each level's hub. In each level's hub match the movies too. Okay, this is not a great clip here. Movies too. So we're gonna do this. Making the doors in each level's hub match the movies too. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna plop some of these things in here. Making the doors in each level's hub match the movies too. Hub match the movies too. The movies too. I'm gonna actually slip tool this one because I'm unhappy with it. The only time I ever use this damn constant power thing is when I do this particular thing. So I should probably actually just change the default length of it, but you know. Of making the doors in each level's hub match the movies too. Movies. Yeah, this is a job for the slip tool. There we go. Match the movies too. The movies too. And then this cuts to like one of my bad jokes. I will throw anyone who wants cinematic mod into the great pit of what? The only good things about Disney Star Wars movies are the Lego games. Lego Force Awakens is one that I have not tried because I'm super skeptical that that's worthwhile at all. And the reason is because first, like, how the fuck, it's one movie. How do you fill like the same or larger content that they got out of the like Lego Star Wars Complete Saga? How do you fill that with one movie? I don't understand. I don't think it's possible, and therefore I reject its very existence. In fact, I don't know. So I'm hoping like I don't know if they had to like make up content if they made up the sequels before they happened or what. That too.
What about the droid attack on the Wookiees?
That too. They even that too. That too. They even want clones wear robes.
What about the droid attack on the Wookiees?
That too. They even Oh yeah, the part where the clones wear robes, I don't actually have that recorded, which is kind of a problem. I'll have to record that eventually. This video has to be done within like 10 days. So hopefully I can have it in me, especially over the weekend here. I'm going to be doing as much as I can. In its presentation, the game makes full use of the intersecting properties. There are 6 collections of okay, so here's a part where I just need regular gameplay. I need like a whole bunch of regular gameplay. So I'll do so what I'll do here is I'll have it be an episode 1 sequence, preferably a recognizable one. Well, all of this is made up. Like it's like I think this whole level is based on like a 2-foot walk in the movie, so that's cool. They had a bit of creative liberty to put their own bits in, and they did it really well, better than the movie itself. That's not a high bar, but but I can believe it, I guess. Yeah. So I wish I could murder the Gungans in this scene. Is it like lame to hate Gungans? Like is it like too like an old joke at this point? Even though it's still like entirely accurate and they suck and no one likes them and no one's ever liked them, but they're there and you have to deal with it. I saw a video trying to like justify that Jar Jar is like good because all of the Star Wars movies are like a different genre or whatever. And it's like you can still do a kid movie without it being like awful. I don't know. I try to keep my my episode 1 and 2 like cynicism down a little bit. I don't shit on 3, which I should have, because 3 is also a bad movie. But I tried to keep it down. But there's like some bits that I just wanted to mention some stuff that I dislike about 1 and like 2 in particular. I don't. Mostly just 1, which is weird because 2 is like a worse movie, but they don't have any of the bad stuff in. Like there's no romance scenes in the game. There's no random out of nowhere like genocide scenes either. So it's a bit silly. There we go. Pretty much. I do like the SNES games have like these like every single level has a boss fight, even if it has to be like on the swamp planet. What do you do for a boss fight? I guess there's just like a big crab. I don't know. And apparently they're really good games, but you know. Earth Jar Jar? Earth Jar Jar, good message. Darth Jar Jar. That theory, even though the theory is funny, it doesn't redeem the movie because when you're actually watching it, it's still like an insufferable, awful experience, and it makes you want to get a lobotomy. Pretty much every level takes Okay, this is a bad cut as well. Clearly what we need is the slip tool. pretty much every level takes this kind of approach, covering the most iconic scenes and locations from the series with varying degrees of accuracy. The trench
Wait, this
run,
isn't even where I
Django
want to
fight on
put this.
Camino, everything on Hoth, the speeder chase, that weird-ass part... Ooh.
What? Where am I? I'm like lost in my own YouTube video right now. It's probably back here, yeah. Okay. I'm getting lost in the sauce. The universe around the movies' stories is more interesting than the movies themselves. I honestly have to disagree. Like, maybe in the prequels, like, if you give a shit about, like, Water Planet, I don't, personally. So, I don't know. But I think in 1, 2, and 3, it's just, like, a good, like, story, and it doesn't really need
in its presentation, the game makes
expanding
full use
on
of the intersecting
at all.
properties. There are 6
I don't know.
collections. The game makes full use of the intersecting properties. There are 6 collections of... There's...
I should, actually, like, shorten this bit, too.
There are 6 collections of 6 levels, based on each of the movies at the time, and they cover pretty much everything. Episode 6... Properties. There are 6...
Wait, you're editing Lego Star Wars.
Full use of the intersecting properties. There are 6 collections of 6 levels, based on each of the movies at... There are 6 collections...
Okay, so we'll need clips from each of the movies now.
Based on each of the movies at the time, and they cover pretty much everything. Episode 6 spends 2 levels. Full use of the intersecting properties. There are 6 collections of 6 levels, based on each of the movies at the...
I can do 1 to 5. I could 2 to 5. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore 2 because that way I'll have more room to play with for the other things, and also I won't have to sift through episode 2 anymore. Some of the episode 2 levels, like, for some reason to me, the episode 2 like level, you can see I only recorded half of them. Something about them, like, most of them just aren't that much fun to me compared to the other one. It might just be the fact that I don't enjoy that movie at all, but like the levels in 1 are like really cool and good still. So I don't know. 3 has good levels for the most part. This forest one's kind of sad at times, but it's generally pretty good. We got to get this General Grievous level in there because it's like one of the shortest levels, and it's it's funny. Jamie's mod on stream. I don't. What's Jamie's mod? How long is it? That impacts my decision heavily. Gerbil Gurnal and hello. I was watching the Ross Scott interview, and it was very interesting. I haven't finished it, but I like it. So I'll probably do Commander Cody, everyone's favorite. I've heard people say they really love Commander Cody, and anytime anyone says that, I like look at it and I'm, why? Who is Commander Cody? He's probably very important in the cartoon, which I always hear is like really good. But yeah. Yeah. Okay, so here I'm playing as Commander Cody. I love that his name is Cody. You've got Obi-Wan Kenobi and you've got Cody. It's great. You got Kit Fisto, General Grievous, Darth Maul, Count Dooku. You got like the wacky sci-fi names. If you ever hit that dono goal. If you ever, jeez. I'll do it with you in Sven co-op. That's not, no, I can't subject you to that. That's no good. There are 6 collections of 6 levels based on... There are 6 collections of 6 levels based on each of the movies at the time, and they cover pretty much everything. Episode 6 spends 2... There are 6 collections of 6 levels based on each of the movies at the time, and they cover pretty much... So I think I can only fit in like 2 more here, so I'm just gonna do 4 and 5, and then because 6 is the immediate next thing I talk about, so, you know. 4-2 is like one of these, except, because this is like the whole level, like, see, this here? This is like a 5-minute level here. 3-3. Episode 4-2... It's like 20 minutes, this long-ass level, and I love it, because it's literally everything that happens on Tatooine in the whole movie, which is like probably a third of that movie. So, yeah, like, it's, maybe not a third, but it's a lot. It's certainly more than a sixth. Most of the episode 4 levels are real, damn. I guess they're just, like, good. There's 2 on the Death Star, which... They're not on the Death Star, I don't know. But it's pretty dense, the parts on the Death Star, of course. We don't want a bypass. I don't know what that does. To this day, I have no idea. Sounds perfect for a what? Richter overtime... What the fuck? You can't do this to me. Richter overtime is better plus ratio. Okay. I'll admit. Don't feel like you have, like, I don't like getting donations from YouTubers, cuz it's like cuz it's like you got that from someone else donating to you, so it makes me feel weird, like they probably don't want you to. I don't know. There. Yeah. How long is this video going to be? Around 50, it's going to be around like 13 minutes, which is apparently just like my time. That's just the amount of time that a video takes, like that a video lasts for me, apparently, because it always is around that. I like the sandcrawler exterior area. If you think about the way that the Force exists in episode 1, or in this movie, they use the Force like 3 times maybe. Darth Vader can like vaguely sense things. He senses a whole lot of stuff. You can mind control someone for like just like a little bit. And you can shoot things without a targeting system, and that is what the Force does in this first movie. And I kind of love that, because it's like if you just watch the one movie, it's like why is this even in the movie? It's like just say that he's like just have him like practice to be a pilot or whatever. That probably would have made more sense, honestly, but like. They have this weird, like, space magic thing that only has really that much value to the story, I think, once you get to, like, the other movies. I mean, 5, like, immediately is like, okay, you can choke people through the TV screen, and you can throw things infinitely and stuff. And they like, of course, like, half that movie is explaining the Force, so. Levels based on each... Like through Yoda. Each of the movies at the time, and they cover pretty much everything. At the time. Yeah. Don't care plus airboat? Pretty much everything. What the fuck? Episode 6 spends 2 levels. Each of the movies at the time, and they cover pretty much everything. I need to stop talking while I'm editing. This is making it slower. You're ruining my concentration, chat. I hope you know that. I'm kidding. I'm thinking if I stream more editing, it might go a bit slower. But if I stream for like 5 hours straight just editing, I'm gonna be editing the whole time. So, you know. Even if it's slower than I normally would. Yeah. And you're distracting me by making strange loud noises.
That's the tactic, I suppose. I like the fact that the free play kind of extends to like the spaceships and stuff too. You know, that's neat. This is like a weird kind of thing here. I might as well just include this, even though it's like a bizarro kind of. No, I'll just do the actual thing. Okay, so this is what we're gonna freaking do. I like this bit where you're inside the worm for like a minute. I like that. That's like maintained in the video game, you know. Do they show you the worm? I think I actually got like stuck here while I was playing it because I couldn't figure out what the hell to do. You know. I don't think they show the worm in a cutscene, unfortunately, but I'm glad it's represented, you know. It's important that you get that worm in because it's weird. And it's probably just like a big hand puppet. But it looks weirdly convincing. Last I saw, which I'm probably thinking about the special edition, which is. So when are we getting that Jamie's mod stream? I could set a separate donation goal for Jamie's mod. When are you gonna play Celeste? Not on stream. I want to play it, but like, I think I looked it up and it was like $20, and that was too much for me. I'm gonna Celeste. Yeah, $20, which I'm gonna add it to my wish list real quick, and then once it goes on sale, I will purchase it then, if it's like 50% off or more. Steam's, do they do spring sale? I don't know. You know what I could do? I could do this real quick. Hold up. I'll say, yeah, 20 USD. No, because Canadian is different, so it's gonna round out to probably around like 7. I don't know. Or I'll just wait for it on sale. What's the deal with the funny rat? That's a gerboa. No more explanation required. Sure, pretty much every level takes this kind of approach, covering the most iconic scenes. Yeah, and then we put this here. The time, and they cover pretty much everything. Episode 6 spends 2 levels on Jabba's palace, 2 time, and they cover pretty much everything. Episode 6 spends everything. This is an unfortunate case, though, where once again we're gonna have to employ the little bit of the slip tool. Episode 6 time, and they cover pretty much everything. Episode 6 spends 2 levels on Jabba's palace, 2 in different scenes on Endor, and so episode 6, episode 6 is full of long ass levels too. Like I mean the speeder bike one. I think that was long because I was dumb. What's the deal with the gerboa? It's a gerboa. I didn't fucking record episode 6-4. God damn it, I'm an idiot. Well, I'm gonna have to record that real quick. Hold up. You guys aren't gonna be able to see this, unfortunately, but I'm gonna have to just hop in and record it really quickly. There was another thing I had to record. What was it? Fuck. I don't remember. This is the only episode. What? I don't know what that means.
Is that like a Half-Life? Hello, T-Trex. How are you doing today? So what did I need to fucking record? Get show of an ending. Oh wait, never. It's for damn sure. Pretty much Peter Chase, that weird ass part where the clones wear robes. Yeah, that part. So we're gonna record two things real quick. Just real quick. I don't even have to do much. I just have to hop into the level. This game is a photosensitivity warning, which is fair because there's a lot of massive explosions happening. I just noticed that at the bottom of the thing. I don't know why. On the loading screen. So this is gonna get this live stream demonetized likely because I'm playing Star Wars music. So that's unfortunate. Okay, now I'm not. Yeah. Episode 6. Return of the Jedi. 4. The Battle of Endor. We're gonna do a free play, but we're gonna choose responsible, lore-accurate characters such as Han Solo. Oh man, the roster of these characters. This roster looks so small. It's kind of sad. Because I know just how big it is in some of the other things. Disney's gonna get your. I'm just gonna mute that section of the stream because it literally doesn't matter at all. This is what the fuck is this? This isn't even what I thought it was. This is actually like a way bigger level of. Okay. We don't have a sec. Oh, we do. Okay, we got an Ewok here. Hello? What was that? Why are you doing that? Ewok's making strange noises sometimes. I love the... what the fuck? Okay. I think this is a decent spot. I might as well start recording here. Just gonna cause a ruckus here because that's a funny thing you can do in a clip. It's just blow things. I don't know. Back to the cantina. Revenge of the Jets, indeed. Show the screen. I'm sorry. Real quickly, I gotta. I don't know. I can't show the screen. Ricker, I'd ask if you wanna come on the stream to help me like fill dead air because I'm bad at this, but like it's also I guess it's just like it would be the pain, like what I'm editing might cause issues, I guess. I gotta do the story level version of this because it is the one that has the thing. Yes, Trans Jerboa is great. This doesn't even sound like Star Wars music. What the fuck is this? Why is this the music that plays in this sequence? There's the clones with the robes. That's what I'm seeing right now. And the game... Oh, the game's lagging out. Okay. I love how the clones just wear robes for like one scene in the movie and also in this game because like they had to extend it out into a full level. Does anyone know why they do that? Why do they wear robes? Are they trying to like trick people? Are they like unaware of the fact that they're like omniscient? Or like they can see into people's brains and stuff or whatever, like the Jedis, they can do that, kinda. They can sense when there's other Jedi about. But they think they're gonna trick them by dressing up in like in their full armor, and also they have like a crappy robe on. Star Wars Episode 3 was being made at the same time as Really? Was that not? Oh. I know episode Lego Star Wars 1 kind of like, but this is Complete Saga. This is like 2007, so they could have easily put it in when they were like combining the games together. I don't know. That just seems weird. Robed clones were also part of it. I thought they were like in the movie, like they were just straight up in the regular movie. I know they were a thing, but it's a weird part in the movie too, which I don't know. I don't. Are they only in the deleted? That's weird because I could have sworn that they were just in the movie. Huh. So, okay, this is what I was recording. This is when I caused a ruckus in the Ewok village. I like this area here. Just shoot that poor little Ewok. Shoot him down in the prime of his life. Then we got robed clones here. There we go. So these two clips I'll use. Oh, okay, move them. That weird bit where the clones wear robes, and then I have it play what about the droid attack on the Wookiee? And I don't remember exactly where that is in my YouTube video. Right here. We should collab on a video about They Hunger? I don't know. They got their armor on over... The weird thing, like, even if they were just comfy, like, they got their... You can't even explain it with a joke. Because they got their full armor on over underneath. What's that video clip above the Jerboa? Free GFX. This is just a... I just shamelessly pilfered this this green screen effect, which I use for this little gag here. And you're gonna start printing money. In its present... Yeah. So we do this, and we plop this here. It's that weird-ass part where the clones wear robes.
What about the droid attack on the Wookiee?
I love this line. What about the troops?
What about the
Robes?
What about the droid attack on the Wookiees?
That too. They even went to the trouble of making the doors in each level's hub match the movies too. You think George Lucas played any Lego Star Wars? In the deleted scene, they wear the full robe over their... Okay. Oh, yeah. What, that still... I don't know. George... Do you think George Lucas played any... No. I don't think George Lucas has ever... that would be a sweeping statement to say that he's never engaged with this franchise outside of actually making it in his life. I don't know. I get the feeling that he doesn't care for like the merchandise, like games and stuff. I don't know. Mechanics interact. Oh, why did I skip that part? I had to start at the perfect moment, where I gunned down an Ewok. I don't know. Ewoks are cool, by the way. Don't think that I'm shooting them because I think they're lame like the Gungans. They do all have the same face, yeah. They're not. It's not a good disguise, but like most of the Jedi were tricked by like being allowed to like run like 5 feet forward. So you know, that montage shows like some of the dumbest Jedi like moments, which it's an ambush thing, but you know they have an ill-defined like sense here, which just makes it weird. Endor and 2 covering the death on Jabba's palace, 2 in different scenes on Endor, and 2 covering palace, 2 in different scenes on Jabba's palace, 2 in different scenes. I should probably have Alice, two in different scenes on. I should probably have this and I should probably have this last round here. I didn't get any of the destruction part, but I do certainly shoot that Ewok twice in the face. Just scenes on Endor. And I could fix that with a slip tool real quick. We must show full-on Ewok murder on this video. It's necessary. It's part of my vision. Much like how George Lucas always intended for Han to scenes on Endor and scenes on Endor and for Han to shoot second. Put up the Jamie's mod goal. Why? No, that's just greedy. I don't know. I still don't know what Jamie's mod is. Is that JB, like the freaking JB version? I'm not doing that. I'm never playing that. I used to try to kill Ewoks on Battlefront. You know, okay. In Star Wars: The Force Unleashed, specifically on the Nintendo DS, which is of course the best version of that game. There's a part where you can like kill Jawas, and like you don't have to. They're just there. But you can choose to, like, murder them in cold blood if you want to. Han shooting second wasn't in the first script. Pretty sure that's a fib. Well, George Lucas has made that change, and I'm mad about it. Just like the rest of the internet has been for, like, 20 years. What was it? Oh, the Jawas are, like... You can choose to, just, like, murder them. And... I used to do that. Like, I would just slaughter them all. The women and the children too. And also I don't know, I don't know. How do Jawas work? But anyway, but they make like the saddest sounds. And I'd feel bad when I killed them, but I still did. And I don't know why. There's probably some form of insanity. I really like this level. Like, it's like a long one, but it's a good one, you know. And it throws away any pretense of infiltration whatsoever. And I love the pig guards who like plop right out. Let me just find a good... Do I ever jump on the thing again? The little spider robot? I need to do that. Unfortunately, no. I wanted to get... This seems like a good spot. Okay. That clip. That's in the bank. 6-2 to set in Jabba's palace, which this is not Jabba's palace, but you know what? I'm not going back and re-recording that. You could torture every enemy with your powers excessively. I never played the like the Wii version or any of like the real versions, just the weird DS port. So that's pretty fucked up. I like how like a third of this is dedicated to like the 20-minute intro scene of this movie, which by the way, good choice because that's the best part of the movie. That and like Darth Vader and Luke stuff are like the good parts, and then the rest of it's like kind of Mandalorian. I watched the first season. I thought it was like pretty cool that they were like taking it in a new direction. Using like Yoda as bait is kind of weird because like come on, it's Yoda. You don't need to do that. Like just make up a new cute baby creature, but you know it's fine. But and then I saw season 2. See, I saw that season 2 has Ahsoka and Boba Fett and fucking Luke Skywalker in it, and I'm like, no, you've ruined it. You had one season of doing something like kind of new with the series, and you're right back to like just straight up like nostalgia, and no, I'm not doing, and I just didn't watch that at all. So this might be getting too close to the end of this level, actually. I should probably show the bit where Boba Fett gets his ass kicked, because he's dumb. I'm gonna have to record Boba Fett getting his ass kicked specifically by, by Dexter Jetster, because that's a joke I make in this video at one point. I'm rambling excessively, and I feel bad about it. Where's Boba? There he is. Boba Fett. I reject the notion that Boba Fett is cool, by the way. That's historical revisionism is what that is. Pure. Plain and simple. Rogue One and Mandalorian Season 1 are the only good things Disney made with Star Wars. Episode 8 is like, it tries something, and you know what? If Rian Johnson was in control of that trilogy from the start, it would have been fucking fantastic, I guarantee. Because he like knows how to like construct an interesting like story and stuff. Which you like just from his like other movies and stuff, you can that'll be good. Some part of that is usable. Yeah. Rogue One, I think, is not very. It's not a good movie. Like can you name more than two characters in that movie who are like main characters introduced in that movie? More than two. Like three. Can you name 3 characters from that movie? I don't think I can. I can, now that I think about it, but it takes some thinking. And that's only because, like one of them is, like, a joke on, like, Red Letter Media. So, yeah. I like the droid guy, but fuck if I remember his name. Baze Malbus, that's one I didn't remember. Okay, so you got Jyn Erso. You got K2SO, that's the robot. You got Cassian Andor, everyone's favorite. Like bootleg Han Solo for just that movie, and he's getting his TV show, and I hope that happens. And people like they see the Cassian Andor TV show, and I hope that there are articles coming out on like BuzzFeed and shit that are like, who is Cassian Andor? Just to like prove that point as much as you possibly can, you know? I want that to get fucking I want people to know that nobody gives a shit or knows who the fuck Cassian Andor is. And I want that to be, like, spread on the, I don't know, like, the shitty listicle sites. I'm not a fan of the, like, nostalgia. Well, the Darth Vader, it's like, Rogue One, the way that I've talked about it before is like it is the best Star Wars fan film, because it's like there's some fucking cool ass action. There's like zero substance, and the characters don't matter. Like, who the fuck cares, you know? But the action's cool. They have a cool Darth Vader scene, you know? It's a very good fan film. And it's like an expensive fan film. I sold my Xbox 360 and let me boot up Force Awakens 2. You mean Force Unleashed 2. This oh man. It's like hard to tell which is which sometimes because they're all the same thing. That's mean. That's untrue. It's kind of true. The naming is like lazy. Last Jedi is kind of a lazy name. Force Awakens is like fine as a name. Phantom Menace is like, I think it's a little dumb and it sounds weird. What's episode 2, like Attack of the Clones? That's whatever. Revenge of the Sith is okay. The thing is, like, you got A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi. Those are like the best titles for like movies. they're so cheesy, but they're perfect, and they're not too cheesy. They're not something about them, and it might just be the fact that I actually like those movies. The Rise of Skywalker is like the worst name ever because you don't want to have like a character's name in your Star Wars movie title. That just feels really lame. I don't know why. I remember when the first trailer for that came out, and like half of it was from the other movies. That was pretty good. Yeah, New Hope wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't even the name until later. Was it 82 specifically? That's weird. I know Empire, what's bizarre about Empire is that like you can go like in the theater it said episode 5 or something. Like I'm pretty sure. Let me check that actually. Original theatrical title. Let me just mute this real quick. Star Wars. Episode 5. Like, yeah. Episode 5. That's fucking... Like, what the fuck are you doing, George Lucas? The theatrical re-release, yeah. It's so weird, because it's, like, the most presumptive bullshit in the history of the world. Like, what if Star Wars, like, it was just a fluke, and no one... And, like, what if Empire just fucking bombed? And no one cared. Like, nobody cared. So you had episode 4 and episode 5, which ends on a cliffhanger because no one wanted to, like, fund episode 6. It would have been kind of hilarious, honestly, I think. Because, like, holy shit. That would have been, like, that would have been, like, a major failure in movies, which, you know, it's a good movie, and also it was going to make a bunch of money even if it wasn't good, so, you know, just because it was the sequel to the biggest movie ever, which I mean it was, like, box office and, like, culturally at that point, I think, if I remember right. So we're gonna pull out some clip of I love the fact that the Emperor, like, his health bar is stupid. Look at that. But it's like they turn him into a whole thing. And I like that they like added that he has a lightsaber because you kind of have to have him like fighting, but he doesn't in these movies. He only has it in like the one movie. Imagine finishing episode 6 and then being told to wait over a decade for one. Yeah. I wonder if George actually, like, took that amount of time specifically because he wanted, like, technology to catch up. I don't know. I refuse to believe that he actually had a lot of these things planned out, like, a lot. But some of them he definitely must have. Because otherwise, like, shit just makes no sense. I really like this detail, how the Emperor kind of, like, jumps over to this part, like, on the bridge here. So that way it can segue right into the cutscene the moment that you smack him. Like, it's like in the spot. I mean, it's not the same part of the bridge, but it's close enough, so whatever. It's also just funny that it's like Luke and Vader are like best buds for the whole thing. All he came up with was that Anakin fell in a volcano? I don't believe that. That's stupid. And that doesn't match the fucking damage that he has in his face at the end of that movie. That's, like, really bad. And it's not like George Lucas doesn't know what a burnt person looks like. He fucking... There's, like, horrible mutilated corpses in episode 4. I'm gonna have to grab 2 clips of this because it's actually it's part of a point that I make later on in the video as well regarding episode 1, where they shamelessly ripped off this scene, is what I mean. Okay, so I should probably get some of these scenes where you're flying around inside the... This bit here will work, and then
I gotta get a bomb. Give me a bomb. I'm not actively playing the game. I don't know why I'm saying that. I don't know why I'm speaking these words. How do you get the bombs? Oh, you actually... you have to, like, leave and come back, I think. I think that's the actual intended solution here. Just kind of funny. Or do they just... I forget. It's whatever. There we go, so I'll bring this in later. Okay, so we got 6 clips to work with. I'm actually going to do this part first. Anakin's flight is a bit that I reference here. Bonuses hardly even qualify as bonuses. If you want the real bonuses, you've got to head to the bonus room. And unlike the rest, these are worthy of the name bonus. You can unlock them all with varying numbers of gold bricks, and they are the pod race. The designers, realizing that they can't fit the rest of the movie all in 6, have this stuff as a bonus, and put the Gungan battle for the Windows XP screensaver in a cutscene. If you ever get a chance, by the way, check out
this is just the bit where I rant about that.
The level itself is fine. It's like a watered-down version of the second Death Star battle, so it's like a watered-down version of the second Death Star battle, so it's very faithful to the film. Next Death Star battle, so it's very faithful to the film. This is actually like bad audio work on my part, I believe. Unfortunately, I have to admit these things sometimes when I've fucked it, you know. It's very faithful. Very faithful. It's very faithful. Very faithful. Very faithful to the film. Next up, we have the original gun. Okay, so... Very faithful. Okay. Plop. Very faithful. It's very faithful. That's better. I fixed it. I fucked it, but then I fixed it. So now it's all good. Very faithful to the film. Next, second Death Star battle, so it's very faithful to the... I should actually ripple... Let's do a little bit of a slip. Boom. Watered down version of the second Death Star battle, so it's very faithful to the film. Next up, which is absolutely what that scene is. It's just legit looks like Citadel. I mean, yeah. I mean, but like techie, like harsh metal. What are you gonna do for that? You know, it's gonna be the Citadel. Best Star Wars game is the Kinect Star Wars game with the dancing shit. You know what? If the whole thing was dancing, it probably would be. Unfortunately, the rest of it is just like a very bad like motion control game. So, even on meme value, it unfortunately can't surpass that glaring problem. That being that it's like bad and very just very bad. So episode 6 level takes this kind of approach. It's 2 in different scenes on Endor and 2 covering the death. So this bit. 2 scenes on Jabba's palace. One of which is not on Jabba's palace, but you know, don't mention that in the comments, okay? Don't do it. I remember playing it when I was 10 and finding it the most fantastic shit ever. I mean, I played this when I was 10 and I thought it was the best. Like, gaming could never be improved because like there was Star Wars stuff and Lego and it was a video game. 6 spends 2 levels on Jabba's palace. Episode 6 spends 2 levels on Jabba's palace. 6 spends 2 levels on Jabba's palace, 2 in different scenes on Endor, and 2 covering the Death Star battles. It's not perfect. They had levels on Jabba's palace, 2 in episode 6 spends 2
Oh no,
levels
did I hit
on
the
Jabba's
record
palace,
button?
2
I don't
in
know.
different scenes on Endor,
Oh
and
fuck. Okay. I've unfucked it. I don't. Why is there record buttons here? That just sucks. Bad Premiere, bad.
Jabba's palace, 2 in different scenes on Endor. Jabba's palace, 2 in different.
I add in my little thing here. I'm gonna cut these down to probably like let's say 18, sure, whatever. 18 frames each. Episode 6 spends 2 levels on Jabba's palace, 2 in different scenes on Endor, and 2 covering the Death Star battles. It's not perfect, they had to... Okay, so 2 on Endor. Well, this is the other one on Endor. I already have the other. 1 ring to rule them all. Let's see if I can remember this. Okay, so 9 rings to... Wait, no. I don't actually remember the start of it. Well, okay. I know the order of the rings, and I know the small version of the poem thing, so I can do that. I can. Okay. I just watched these movies. 3 rings to the elves who were incorruptible and therefore didn't turn bad, and also 1 of the rings ended up with Gandalf eventually. They don't mention that in the movies, but he has one. That's why in the Hobbit movies there's like 2 people with the rings, and then Gandalf is like also there. It's 2 in different scenes, which he's there because he's part of, whatever. Then 7 rings went to the dwarves, who gained great wealth because they do that in Lord of the Rings. And but the thing is, they were just strong enough to not be all fucked up by Sauron. It's 2 in different scenes on. And some of those dwarf rings are like important. I think there's one on the one on Thorin's father, and I think no, never mind. I don't know who had the others. I don't think they were important. And then 9 to the kings of the humans who were easily corrupted because humans are shitty, and that's like a major theme in those books, is that people are bad, basically. It's 2 in different scenes on Endor, which like fight in World War I, and you're gonna come to that conclusion. So that's fair. And then those like the human people, they became the ring wraiths who you see following Frodo throughout the film. Hello. And then there's 1 ring to rule them all. In the land of Mordor where shadows lie. And 2 covering the Death Star battles. It's not perfect. They had to skip half of episode. I like Lord of the Rings. I hope that new show is good. I was gonna make a video about people complaining about the video was basically complaining about the way that people are complaining about the new show. Covering the. But like, and I have that script written, and it's very sharply worded, and biting, or something. But it's also maybe just not very good, so I'm probably never gonna make that video. I should though. This is a good shot here, I think. Remember playing Lego Star Wars on my Wii? Me too. I actually got it first on the DS, which was an inferior version, but it has some differences that I kind of like. I don't know why, but I like them. I can't name them either. The Death Star battles. It's not perfect. It's not perfect. They had to skip half of episode 1. They had to skip half of episode. I hate this bit because it sounds like a bad cut, but it's just actually how I said this. Not perfect. They had to skip. Perfect. They had to skip. Perfect. And I can't like fix that because it's not like it's not a bad cut. It's just how my voice did that day. That's, I don't know what this means. I have no clue, and I don't think it's ever been important. I remember playing it on the PS2 and having 3 copies of it because I was always fuck up the discs. I actually ended up with 2 copies of it for a long time, because I think one of my friends left it at like my house. I have the I have it right here on my Wii shelf. Let me grab it. No one's gonna see this, but you know, I'm gonna grab it. It sticks out like a sore thumb because it's yellow. Lego Batman is not yellow, which is like why is the spine yellow? Like why? Are there any other yellow spined games for the Wii? Is that a thing? What the fuck? Well, you know, I'd say my copy here is in not the best condition. It's in well-loved Wii game condition. It's got the manual. Ooh. Which is a whole lot of controls, but it's in color, so that's cool. It's mostly controls. And then controls in French, because I'm in Canada. I remember breaking my Wii by accidentally throwing the Wiimote while playing Wii Sports. That happens sometimes. Yeah. There are 2 Wii games that stick out. They are Lego Star Wars and fucking Super Mario Bros. Wii, which is red. Because it has to be red for some reason. Where the fuck? Oh, okay, there's my Mario Kart. Why is Mario Kart Wii, like, have the weirdest... It's not, like, even weird, it's just, like, a bad font. It's just, like, a very unassuming font. And it makes it hard to discern it as, like, a Super Mario-related property. When you're not actually reading, at least. I've got Games Party 3, everyone's favorite, on the Wii. I got Godzilla Unleashed, which is genuinely actually really good. I have Wii Play Motion, which I've never played. Don't diss Lego Batman? What? What the fuck? Who's dissing You can't diss Lego Batman. I actually have a video about Lego Batman on my channel. It's awful. Please don't watch it. But it's probably the only one of those videos that I'm proud of the Eric Reviews series. It's probably the best one of those, which is sad because it's not very good. But it's 8 minutes long. Yeah. Far less intensity than the source material. Here are a few examples of what I'm talking about. What the fuck's wrong with my voice? Oh, that's gonna get... Fucking monstrous. Lego Batman follows, as you might guess, a Lego version of Batman. There are 3 episodes for Batman to traverse with it. Did I actually, like, record the Wii version of this? Why the fuck would I do that? I have it on my computer. And what? Did I not know how to record properly? Am I dumb? Maybe I didn't record this. Maybe I just fucking pilfered footage from people online. I don't know. Oh god. This is a bad video. Of course it is. This is from out. The level design is entirely... I don't even live where I filmed this anymore. I don't even live here anymore. Yeah. What's with the stream thumbnail? That's just my my YouTube banner. Did anyone else play the Scooby-Doo game for the DSi? Was it DSi specific? Because sometimes they do that, and it was never a good idea, but they kept doing it. They didn't keep doing it. They did it like 3 times maybe total. Yeah, Lego Batman 2 has the free roam stuff. I didn't play much of 2. I'm gonna do that eventually. I'm currently... You know why this video has been taking me like an unreasonable amount of time, if I'm being perfectly honest? It's because while I was editing this, I was like, hey, I've got like 15 fucking Lego games in my back catalog here on Steam. I should actually like go through and just 100% them all. So that's what I've been doing. I did Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, and then I did Lego Marvel Superheroes, and now I'm on Lego Marvel Superheroes 2, which is so far one of my favorites, I think. Yeah. Yeah. But then after that, I'll probably do Lego Batman 2. I'm probably not going to do the DC Villains one, even though I have that. I will play the Lego Skywalker Saga once that's out, which is why I'm making this video now, because that's about to come out. Why the fuck do people keep adding me on Steam? I don't know who Miller Brine is. I don't know who you are, Miller Brine. I know who you are. I'll accept that. This person I'm slightly aware of. Sure. Scooby-Doo wasn't DSi exclusive, but I searched it up and it now costs 130. What? Lego Batman 2 is top 3 best Lego games? I don't know. I know it's story. I finished the 3DS version of that. I don't even know why. I don't even know why I had that, but I did, and I beat it. But like, I just never played the PC version, which is like, it's basically a different game with the same story. So like, you know, I don't know why I haven't done more of that. I've played Lego Indiana Jones 2 recently to justify going through it again. Hold the fucking phone. Lego Batman 1 requires 4 gigabytes. Lego Batman 2 requires 3.8 gigabytes. How does that work, huh? How did they fix their optimization that well in the space of like 5 years? Which, I mean, you know, that makes more sense now that I think about it, but you know. PurpleColonel, hello. I cannot wait for the Skywalker Saga. How much space will this take up? Let me check the recommended specs. 40 gigabytes, okay. That's quite a bit. I've got the deluxe edition because of course I did. Oh man, I'm so scared. Why did I pre-order it? Because I'm gonna stream it when it comes out. That's why. Yeah. But yeah, that game will come out and I'll play it. And if it, you know what, if it's a buggy, like if it's like a Cyberpunk level disaster, that'll be pretty entertaining on its own. But if it's actually like really good, that'll also be pretty entertaining. There were reports of like crunch and issues going on, so
they had to skip half of episode 1 shit show of an ending.
And it's like it's on its own like proprietary engine, which is always frightening whenever one of these companies tries that. So yeah, I'm thinking for tonight, what I want to finish editing here is I want to get this stretch here done, and then I want to finish up this stretch here, and maybe this bit. What is this?
Ego?
Oh, that's fast. I can do that quickly.
Yeah, that makes more sense. And speaking of, the other...
Yeah, I could do that in like a second. So then what we will be at for editing is nearly 4 minutes of uninterrupted video, which will be cool. Yeah. My speech is starting to slur. It is 1 a.m. I'm having issues. I've played 30 hours. Oh god. 30 hours of Lego Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit as well. 30 hours. 63 in Marvel Super, Jesus Christ. Indiana Jones, 16 hours. These are like long ass games somehow. The DC Supervillains one that I didn't finish, I don't even know why I didn't finish it. It wasn't bad or anything. Am I the only one that forgets Lego Star Wars 3 is a thing? No, but I am not one of those people, so there. You know, Lego Batman 3 is really good. I have it on the Wii U, so I'm not about to buy the, I'm not about to purchase the premium edition of that, so, you know, yeah. But it's actually really good. Like, I enjoyed it a lot. There is a point where you end up just, like, running around, like, Green Lantern planets, which is kind of lame. Because who gives a crap about, like, any of them? Except for the main one. No one remembers what it's called. No one cares about the Green Lantern. Yeah, it's not a movie that's good yet. I have a bunch of little real Lego figurines in my garage. Yeah. I've got Lego all over my shelf right next to me here. I wish I had my webcam. I don't have a webcam. I've been using my phone on the rare occasions that I even attempt. Editing. We gotta edit. We gotta get this video done in a reasonable time frame. What parts do I need? Pretty much every level takes this kind of approach, covering the most iconic scenes and locations from the series with varying degrees of accuracy. I can use like one clip here. This is like the easiest shit. I can use one clip for that whole bit. That whole bit. And you know what it's gonna be? It's gonna be this janky bit. It's gonna be this jank bit. This is where I'm gonna fit it in. I recorded this jank bit where you can straight up see outside the fucking level with like no effort on your part whatsoever. What am I doing? Why am I leaving? Where am I going? That's not where the jank is. Oh, that's just the end of the level. Okay, that's fine too. But yeah, you can straight up just like, because the joke here is that C-3PO can like eject people for the meme. But like, you walk over here. Look at him go. It's so good. I love it. Lego Batman 3 wasn't as good. I gotta finish the version of 2, because 2 on the 3DS, it does not have like an open world. It is not like Gotham. Like, you can't just go around Gotham, you know? It's like, you can go around like fucking the Batcave, which it's like a worse version of the Batcave than the DS version of Lego Batman 1, which is sad. Because it's like 3 rooms in that. So, you know. I don't know. So, here's what I'll do here. I'll have these guys going. I'll start here and make adjustments as we go. As we utilize this clip. For money and power and fame. We'll utilize this single clip of this oversight in this ancient game, literally more than a decade old. Iconic scenes and locations from the series with varying degrees of accuracy. The kind of approach covering the most iconic scenes and locations from the series with varying degrees of accuracy. If I said varying degrees and locations from the series with varying degrees of accuracy, the trench run. I think that's pretty perfect, actually. As the start good? Damn sure. Pretty much every level takes this kind of approach, covering the most iconic scenes and locations from the series with varying degrees of accuracy. I love that. It's my favorite. I need 2 monitors. I think that would help me with editing a bit more. Because if I had 2 monitors, I could have just the timeline on one side and like the clips and whatever, and then just have the whole video. Like this whole part would be free. Oh man, I could maybe make it like the videos here and also the effect. Well, no, that would take a bunch of time. It's fine. I could sort something out. It would be cool. It would be a better layout. It would be nice. Me party disc is scratched. That's upsetting. Never to be seen again. Indeed, there they fucking go. Bye, bozos. right into space outside the game. And you know, if C-3PO were out here, if this were obeying the laws of physics, C-3PO would be right there with them. It's great. Yeah. On Endor, and 2 covering the Death Star battles. It's not perfect. They had to skip half of Episode 1 shit show of an ending. Oh wait, never mind. They didn't. We'll get to some of these bonuses later. Okay, so Episode 1 shit show of an ending, which it is in the movie and in the game to a degree, but because like it's split among the bonuses because they had to, because it's like 4 distinct scenes with clashing tones. I love my favorite piece of Star Wars behind the scenes is by far the part. There's like a part in the Episode 1 behind the scenes where George Lucas and like his editor and like some producers and whatever and like effects people, they sit down in like this little private theater thing and they just watch the fully assembled ending of episode 1 for the very first time, and they're like, "Oh my god, we can't fucking release this." And they did. Of course. But like the editor is like trying to go, "Okay, this is why this doesn't work. It's because the tone, you can't go from Qui-Gon getting stabbed to like from like this epic duel. You can't go from that to Jar Jar Binks doing wacky hijinks to like a stealth scene with the people to the fucking like wacky Anakin in the spaceship stuff. It just doesn't work. But that's how the movie is, and that's how it ends. And that was, oh god, that was a sign of things to come, quite frankly. Because then episode 2 was worse, and then 3 was like it's like okay, but it's still like the third worst Star Wars movie. Well, that not true anymore. It's the third worst of the original 6, at least. God. I should put I'm so glad that they're fixing the swordplay for the next game here, for the new one that's coming out, because this the sword like gameplay is no good in this game. Were the prequels a mistake? Yes. They're all bad, and I hate them. They killed the franchise, and then Disney like nailed in they buried it. God, they had they had like the little reunion ceremony where they came by and paid their respects. All of the elderly people who were involved in the series were there, and then they buried it. They had a speech about trying new things, and they didn't. They put it in the ground with 9. All the old people left. Some of them died during the funeral. Oh god. And then it was done. And then Baby Yoda. Battles. It's not perfect. They had to skip half of it. They put a flower down. That was Mandalorian season 1, which they then pissed on, which was Mandalorian season 2 and the Boba Fett show. Skip half of episode 1 shit show of an ending. Oh wait, never mind. It's not perfect. They had to skip half of episode 1 shit show of an ending. Oh wait. Slip tool is gonna come in handy here for me yet again. There we go. Because one of the things that sucks is when like, oh wait, at least it bothers me. I don't know if anyone would even notice, but it was like when there's like a sudden movement that goes on in like the last like 2 frames in a video, and it's like when I'm focusing on Qui-Gon in this clip, it's like, see, now I've got him within like a static bit of the animation, so it's fine. But before he was doing a little flip, and that was weird. I hope the new Lego games are good. Baby Yoda's purpose. John Favreau had this idea where, okay, what if we do like a reluctant like family thing with Star Wars? And Disney is like, okay, find a way to merchandise the living shit out of that, and we'll give you as much money as you want for 1 season of TV. And that's exactly what they did, and it happened to work. And like it's still so transparent that that's like like pure marketing, but it works. Oh, I've got clips of that level. What the fuck? This like is that level of that I was like struggling to find footage of earlier. That's fine. Because now I recorded Ewoks being murdered. Why didn't I label this? I labeled most of these. Why didn't I label these? What is this one? What level is this? This is just free play of a level that I talk about like a lot in the video. Why these 3? This is just Cantina bullshit. This is just looking at the character roster. I don't get it. I think I plan to have that as part of like a time lapse later. That's fine. Baby Yoda had a purpose, like in the storyline at least, you know. He was in there, and he like did like he was kind. Oh God, I got hiccups. We gotta finish this portion of the editing so that I can go to bed. Fuck. Of an ending. Oh wait, never mind. They didn't. We'll get to some of these bonuses later. Okay, yeah. Episode. Fuck. It was a bonus thing. Oh yeah. By the way, this game, it just straight up has that scene from Rogue One. It's like in the game. It's like in this game from 2007. You play as Darth Vader. You know, you're on this little ship. They get the door busted down. You start killing the fuck out of these rebels. You know, it's the beginning of A New Hope, but from Darth Vader's perspective. That's literally what this is, and it's just in this game as like a bonus level, and I love it. And of course, like, you know, you go through it, and you like the end is just. I don't know what this is all about with like C-3PO coming along here, but it ended like super. Oh yeah, it ends here, which I guess kind of makes sense. It's cool. It's good stuff. I love the fact that they just did that. Lego Movie game. I've heard about that. I've heard that the game's not very good, but the but oh fuck, what do I want to say? Oh god. But the okay. However, it's like all made out of Lego, like the movie is, which is cool. There's that Lego Worlds game that's like that too, which I have and I've played, and it didn't really grab me, so I stopped. But that seemed like decent. It's kind of like it was sad as fuck, honestly, because it felt like they really had something going, but it was just a bit too open for what it should have been. And there's not quite enough like variety in the random generation with stuff. I don't know. It made me sad. Because it's like Minecraft but with Lego, which you'd think is great, but like all of the worlds are like little islands, and they're like Minecraft like Pocket Edition sized islands. Like from when Pocket Edition first went up on the App Store, and they didn't have hunger, they didn't have half of the monsters, and it was just up there. And yeah, it was like Pocket Edition tier sized worlds, and you can make it however many you want, but like it just feels cheap. I don't know. I don't like it. But yeah, Lego Star Wars is very good. Lego is just called the second part. I've heard that Lego Movie 2 is like not very good, but I cannot substantiate these claims because I haven't seen it, and I don't think I will. But I've heard it's like not great. I don't know if that's true. Okay, so we're also going to take this clip because we need to. Okay, so there we go. There we go. Okay. These parts. Like a movie one. What? Lego Movie 1 is like a perfect film. I don't know what you're saying right now. Sure, it had an obnoxious song, but you know what? Good-ass movie. A song that got obnoxious eventually. It's not obnoxious in the movie. Not that much, anyway. Anakin's flight. Designers realizing that they can't fit the rest of the movie and all 4 of Episode 1's endings into it. Realizing that they can't fit the rest of the movie and all... Anakin's flight. Anakin's flight. Anakin's flight. I'm assuming this was the designers realizing that they can't fit the rest of the movie and all 4 of Episode 1's endings into a 6-level structure, so their solution was to do the Theed Palace Naboo stuff and... Their solution was to do the Theed Palace Naboo stuff in 5, Darth Maul in 6, have this stuff as a bonus, and put the Gungan battle for the... I hate that my microphone doesn't... In 6, have this stuff as a bonus. I had to re-record that part, which was annoying, because I can never get my mic to, like, sound exactly the same. I don't even know why. But, you know. Let's have this bit here. Just move that back. That should be fine. The rest of the movie and all 4 of Episode 1's endings into a 6-level structure. So their solution was to do the Theed Palace Naboo stuff in 5, Darth Maul in 6, have this stuff as a bonus, and put the Gungan battle for the Windows XP screensaver in a cutscene. Look, it's just like the fucking Windows XP screensaver. Where did I put these okay. This clip is come over here as well, because this is part of this. As a bonus, and put the Gungan battle for the Windows XP screen. Fuck. Wait. Okay. Just gotta make sure that's... The level itself is fine. It's like a watered-down version of the second Death Star battle, so it's very... The level itself is fine. It's like a watered-down version of the second Death Star battle, so it's very faithful. So it's very faithful to the... There we go. God, the hiccups are bad. They're cringe, some might say. The second Death Star battle, so it's very faithful to the film. Next up, we have the original... Most Marvel games are eh? Lego Marvel Superheroes 2 game seem... What? I'm like actively playing it. Not like right now, but I was like a few hours ago. It is so fucking good, dude. It's so good. It definitely had a lot of potential, yeah. I don't know. Do I have my Wii Michael Jackson game? Michael Jackson dance game? That's unfortunate that I don't. That's sad. Can't believe that I don't have that. I used to have it on the 360 for the Kinect. Michael Jackson dance. 5, Darth Maul in 6, have this stuff as a bonus, and put the gun... Yes, dude! Oh man, that was a fucking close one. However, these bonuses hardly even qualify as bonuses. If you want the real bonuses, you've got to head to the bonus room. And unlike the rest, these are... And they usually play out like this. Wait, what? Oh, why'd that happen? Okay. Bonuses, you've got to head to the bonus room, and qualify as bonuses. If you want as bonuses, if you want the one, however, these bonuses hardly even qualify as bonuses. If you want the real bonuses, you've got to head to bonuses. The joke is that I say bonuses a lot. It's very funny, please laugh. However, these bonuses hardly even qualify as bonuses. If you want the real bonuses, you've got to head to the bonus room. And I don't even know why I'm filling that in right now. First Lego Marvel Superheroes game seemed fun. I played through the whole thing just a bit ago. Honestly, it was kind of mediocre, which made me really sad, because, like, a lot of it is really good. There's a lot of good ideas and stuff, like... The fact that it's just a big Manhattan Island. One of the things that did turn me off at first about Marvel Superheroes 2 is that the idea is that Kang the Conqueror, everyone's favorite Marvel supervillain, especially who's going to be important in the movies, just wait, but like guaranteed he will be. but like very soon too. By the way, quote me on that. It's because he's already been in one of the shows, kind of. But okay, so he like has like time travel dimension powers or whatever. So he takes pieces of the Earth from like different points in history and like other planets and stuff and puts them into a world, and they're all like kind of stuck off on their own separate areas. So at first it feels like the open world is like a bunch of weird little disconnected segments for like the first few missions. But as the story progresses, he actually opens it up into an entire, like a single, fairly large open world, which is cool. God. And and that kind of redeems it. I don't know. Yeah, Galactus is in the first one, and that's, I was underwhelmed by his fight. Galactus will be the next phase's villain, by the way, for the Marvel movies. After Kang's done, it's going to be Galactus, because Fantastic Four is coming in. That's my prediction. I'm laying that down right now. Fuck. Right now. It's going to be Doctor Doom or that. And then they're going to do the X-Men after. I don't know. Or they're going to do the X-Men during that. Who knows? You know. You might as well. Fuck. And I hope they don't like just play off of X-Men movie nostalgia and they actually just do their own fucking X-Men, because like I don't want to see the old ones. They even went to the trouble of making the doors in each level's hub match the movies too. Nah. I don't want to see those old people. I'm doing a crowbar only run of Half-Life 2. Have fun for some of the parts where you have to like shoot things. There are parts where you have to shoot things, so yeah. Imagine if the movies follow the story of the Lego games? Maybe. Well, the thing is, Lego Marvel Superheroes 1, it's like, it's basically a weird mixture of, like one of the X-Men movies stories with like Magneto who's trying to take over the world, and he pulls Genosha up into space or whatever. And also there's, yeah. And also there's there's also like a Doctor Doom plot that's fairly standard. But then like the part that ties it to the Avengers is Loki is involved. And his plot is he is literally just Loki from the Avengers like movie. And that's because that movie had come out before they made the game. So it's just that. Ultron's not in it because it came out before Ultron was a thing in the movies. Of course, Ultron and like the Guardians and everyone, they're all in Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. And some like the Guardians were in Superheroes 1, which I think they were in it because they knew that the Guardians movie was coming, but they used like comic accurate designs which were weird and like bad compared to what they look like in, you know, the movie. So it's just odd. Lego Dimensions was cool until I found out you had to spend $100 just to play it. Yeah. Honestly though, if you really enjoy like Lego the toys, it's perfect. I want it, honestly. I don't think, can I even get it on my PC? No. That's sad. All new, all different what? Huh. Oh, Marvel Avenger. There's also a Lego Marvel Avengers game, which is like more closely based on the movies, but like it's also basically like that stuff's basically covered. So I don't get it. And also Spider-Man, like Spider-Man's in the game before he was in the Marvel universe because in the games they have the rights to do that. I think he's in this game. He might not be. That would actually be bizarre if he just wasn't. Huh. Let me check the DLC, because if Spider-Man's in it, then Spider-Man's going to be in one of the DLCs. No. Huh. They might have just had him sit out. That's sad. Oh well. Oh, yep, Spider-Man. Fan favorite Spider-Man character. Peter Parker, Miles Morales, and more. Oh, it's a free DLC. But it is, 6. Just 6. Okay. I don't know why I care about this. I'm not even going to buy that one. I really want that Chell minifigure, but I don't care quite enough to actually... Fuck me. To actually go out and get it in any form. An ending. Oh wait, never mind. They didn't. We'll get to some of the... I hate that. Hiccups suck. They're the worst. There is nothing worse on this earth than hiccups. Except for, like, all of the many things that are obviously worse. Oh wait, never mind. They didn't. We'll get to some of these bonuses later on. Throughout the levels... Wait, what if I did, like, this? This is gonna be a cool bit, because I'm a video editor. Oh wait. So look at this. Look at this. Oh wait. Fuck. Wait. Oh wait. Oh wait. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. In that epic. In that epic. Oh wait, never mind. They didn't. I'm a video editor. Drink a cup of water from... What do you mean the wrong side? What does that mean? What? Hi, PurpleColonel. I just jacked off to the Half-Life 1 female assassins. You know, there's like porn that's accessible. You don't have to do that with a low poly model from the mid 90s, late 90s. Oh wait, never mind. They didn't. We'll get to some of these bonuses later on. Throughout the levels, there are a number of low-budget cutscenes using Looney Tunes-esque comedy to portray these iconic stories. For example, this is how that scene in Empire goes down. Amazing. And it's really clear that the people who made this game had a passion for Star Wars. Drink it like, from the What? How would that fix the hit? How? That's just a way to get your fucking shirt wet, dude. That's not how... What? By the way, join my Discord server. This is like a cool chat tonight, so... Please join the Discord server. I want to add... I gotta add one cutscene. I gotta add one silly cutscene moment. Do they make a joke out of the part where Qui-Gon gets fucking stabbed? I hope so. Because he's like a nothing character. I hate Qui-Gon. Aww. They played that That's a little weird. But they played that way too serious. Come the fuck on, Lego. Make a joke about it, god damn it. They play like the prequel stuff really seriously in the cutscenes, and I don't understand why. Like, it's literally just like... It's like sad. It's like, why try to make this sad? The movie does a bad enough job of that on its own. I don't know. It's weird. It's like, it's super serial, you know? There's no, like, no one's pulling out a rubber duck. Maybe it's just because I'm used to the Lego Batman. Oh yeah, the Discord is in the descriptions. It's in the description. Yeah. I gotta find one where they make fun of something in the cutscene. Do they make fun of? They're not gonna if they didn't make a joke out of the really lame stuff. They're not gonna make a joke out of this part. That's quite sad. They should. Oh yeah, this bit. Do they do? Do they make a joke out of this part? That's like a joke on its own. Oh, what the fuck is that voice acting? What was that face? This is a straight up. This is actually just better than the movie because he doesn't scream no for no reason. It's straight up just an improvement. Okay. That ray tracing. Yeah. Okay, this one. I swear to God, this one has some jokes. If not like this part, they got some. This is based on the special edition, by the way. You can tell from these shots of the Wampa, it's like standing up, and I think that's lame. That it's based on the special editions. There's a bit where, so the bit that I'm meaning is there's like a part. This guy with the mustache, he gets like shot, and his mustache remains, I believe. Yeah. It's too fast though. I can't use that. It's too fast. Episode 6 gotta have some funnies. How do we handle the intro? Oh, he's like coughing. That's pretty lol. That's gonna be my go-to for now unless I find something better in this clip. Oh, this bit, I love that. Okay, we're using this clip. I love this where it's like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Slow it down? No. Whereas like what the fuck are these people like, what are they doing? What is this? What, traffic cones? I love it. It's so good. You know, I was actually gonna just make this exact like adjustment here.
Door.
Oh, it's got to fit in this part.
Later on, throughout the levels.
Well, you know what? I can cheat
The
this.
focus anyway. A lot of the game boils down to simple puzzles, even making up the majority of the boss fights.
I can probably just do it like this.
Anyway, a lot of the game boils
I love
down
that
to
walk cycle. This is so good. Okay. Will this fit? Will it fit? Cringe. I can just shorten the walking part. Yeah, I'm gonna adjust it based on this part. Yeah. It's looking pretty good. Are you going to I'm gonna stream it. I got it pre-ordered. Bad idea, but because it could very well be a shit show, but I'm kind of hopeful.
Throughout the levels, there are a number of low-budget cutscenes using Looney Tunes-esque comedy to portray these iconic stories.
I actually want this to match up in a certain way, which I will now show.
Looney Tunes.
So okay, so what's the first frame of this?
Scenes using Looney Tunes-esque. Throughout the levels, there are a number of low-budget cutscenes using Looney Tunes-esque comedy to portray these iconic stories. For example,
I like that bit. I like how the dude is like he's just spinning in the fucking office chair because he can, because that's fun. I got a fucking office chair. Ooh, fuck yeah, dude. Oh, it's so good. I love it. This has been a fun stream for being, doing, like, nothing. For doing, like, nothing of interest to most people. But, you know. They do actually look really good. Like, I mean, because what they have to do isn't, like, make something look, like, realistic. They just have to make it look like freaking Lego. So, like, a lot of the time, like, they can get the texture on the cape. They can do that perfectly. A lot of them simulate the grain on, like, their fucking bodies and stuff. It's really cool. I love it. What's your second favorite? I guess your second, by process of elimination, it has to be, Lego Batman 1. Which is very good. Lego Batman 1 has forever informed the way that I view, the characters. Because, like, the teams in Lego Batman 1, I really like. Except I think Man-Bat should be on the same team as the Joker, because then Man-Bat plus Scarecrow, and that's cool. I just need something to listen to in the background while I screw around. That's how I treat live streams, but I always, like, people say that about my streams sometimes, and I'm like, why? Why are you doing that to yourself? That's a bad idea. It doesn't go full Lego. I like this bit.
Victory is in your hands.
It doesn't go. I love these old ass
of course,
ads.
the toy brand.
With the ATTE, victory is in your hands.
It doesn't go full Lego, but it gives off the look
The
of Lego
sheer
minifigures
sheer destruction that this fucking device causes.
Victory is in your hands.
Whoa.
full Lego.
So good. Oh, it's so excessive. I love it. Show us the office. It's an office chair. Most of the things in the ads wouldn't be included. Well, I mean, they're not gonna. What are they gonna give you? What when you buy
Brand.
some of this footage is glitching. I don't give a shit. It's probably not going to turn out that way in the final video. I hope not.
The toy brand.
It totally will. I don't care. Hey, what if I just sometimes this works.
Brand.
Because the program that I have to use to like download videos is kind of cringe, unfortunately.
Brand.
You know, that's fine. It's fine if it looks like shit because it's an old advertisement.
The other major component
But like,
here
yeah, I
is,
mean,
of
when you
course,
buy
the
one,
toy
when you
brand.
buy like this thing, you can't expect that you're gonna get this. You know, that's a lot. And most of the things in the ads aren't included. But this part where you flick the thing and and this is an old ad, so this is before they got like that newer system with like the blasters and stuff where you can like shoot a little stud, or before they got like these spring-loaded mechanisms and stuff. So this was the one where they just straight up used like the fact that this was like squeezed in an awkward way. This is the method. A new video just a year away. I am so happy about this information. Wow. Yeah. Can you believe it, guys? A new video. Dubbing the Wilhelm scream when the guy... No. Wilhelm scream is overplayed, and it's Star Wars' fucking fault, and it makes me mad.
Brand.
With the ATTE.
I hope you two... Okay, I'm gonna actually, test this. For the sake of, later on.
Brand.
With the ATTE, victory is in your hands.
It doesn't go.
So hopefully YouTube doesn't pick that up on their copyright system. If they do, I'll just like pitch it down or something, and it'll be awkward. I don't know. I love you, Urple. Thank you. Yeah, they sucked. Those flicky missiles things, they were lame. They make it so hyped up, and I think that's what make what? Dude, these sets are freaking cool though. If you're like 5. I didn't have many. I did actually have like too many prequel sets, honestly. Because that's just what it was at the time, I guess. Newer Lego sets, like they keep getting better though as they make them, you know. Oh, the spring-loaded ones are infinitely better, yeah. They're also just like less like they look nicer, you know? Like they're if you just want to like sit it on a shelf like I do, they're just nicer to be like that. I've got like freaking giant Yoda like statue that actually looks good and looks like Yoda and isn't like horribly disturbing, and he's made it purely out of Lego like bricks and stuff. And it's cool. Could dub in a recorder cover overlapping it to add to the I could do that, yeah. I'll probably do that actually if it does give me trouble. If not, I won't bother. I made my own like semi 3D Lego Mario by just like by just giving him a little bit of dimension, and I wish I could show you guys, but I can't. But I think it looks very cool. The set is awesome, but the random gimmick crap they had wasn't very, yeah. Some of the, I mean, I've got the Lego Ultimate Collector Boba Fett ship. What did they rename it? They like renamed the ship, and like Twitter was mad for a day. And I remember one of the people who was the most mad was the guy who played Boba Fett in exactly one shot for the fucking the special edition of A New Hope adds in Boba Fett in like the background, and he like looks into the camera and like winks through his stupid helmet because, you know, they got to add him in because he's cool and he sells toys. And it's like the guy who played him for that one shot was like having like a Twitter meltdown over the fact that they've renamed the ship because he has like based his like self-worth off of the fact that he played Boba Fett in that. And it was like really depressing. I don't know. But yeah, they renamed the ship and people got mad. Yeah. I got a freaking amazing, like, badass Lego Batmobile, and I love it. It's like they have the 1989 Batmobile that they were selling that, and I got it. It's the coolest thing I own. Oh man, it's so nice. It collects dust. God damn it! But it's so nice. And it came with a Jack Nicholson minifigure. I finished the part of editing that I was gonna do tonight, so I'm gonna probably stop. Yeah. It's really nice. It's on like a little turny thing. You can like spin it around like it does in the Batcave, I think. Because that Tim Burton Batcave is like the best looking Batcave so far in a live action movie. It's better than the warehouse, anyway. The warehouses now that we've gotten. Yeah, I don't even remember the cave in the new movie, which I've just seen, so I don't know. Yeah. We will never have a good Halo game again. See, I'm of the opinion that you never had a good Halo game. As someone who has never played a Halo game, that's my official opinion. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap up the stream here. Thank you all for tuning in. I will keep this running tally of stuff until I play I guess Crack Life campaign in full on stream. Might as well. And yeah, and also join the Discord server. It's in the description here. I'll copy paste it into the chat right now. It's also in the description. Make sure you join it because people are cool, and I want to talk. I want to actually talk to some of you people more because it's actually like people are like the coolest chat I've had in a while on a stream. Yeah. And so yeah, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you on another stream someday. Maybe I'll do another editing stream tomorrow. Who knows?